Hopefully we can kill. Yes. Oh, just no. Okay, there we go. Best Black Friday event ever. It is literally raining diamond relics right now. So whatever you're doing, drop it and go and watch Monster Win videos and get all of your juicy diamond relics. I am still watching my first 100 and so far I have already gotten 21 diamond relics. So that's about 1 in 4. So this is absolutely amazing event. Thank you Social Point for putting this out. And let me know in the comments how many diamond relics you get from this shower of diamond relics because it is amazing. Best Black Friday sale ever. Go and watch all of your Monster Wood videos right now. So I'm just going to go test it out against some of our better bases on both auto and on manual so that I can also prepare how I'm going to attack some of these bases as well. And before we get stuck in today's video, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button so you can grow in Monster Wood gems, Stardust, Diamond Relics, Race Monsters, Legendary Wars, and more. Welcome to Wubby Gaming, the place where gamers grow. So we have a war against Phoenix Legion and Elite teams. So the Elite teams are the top 4 teams in Monster Legends and Phoenix Legion is probably in the top 2 or 3 right now. So this is going to be a tough war. And after playing around with a few different combos, I think this is the combo that I'm going to settle with. So let's go. So Daedulus is 140. I'm actually going to rank him up to 150 right now. So I've got about 8,000 Mythic Amber and I don't have anyone I really want to use it on apart from Throma to 115. Just for Grandmaster Jewels, and Megatorns are always useful, so I am happy to splurge here on Daedalus. So congratulations Daedalus. Rank up, and I am going to gem this for the war. Alright, so I've got a 150 Vanoss, a 150 Daedalus, and a 148 Solarflare. I don't have enough to rank Solarflare to 150, so this is going to have to do, which is a shame because you get a lot of stats between 148 and 150. Alright, so let's go against Ninja Turtle first. He needs a staff. I'm undecided a bit between 0 CDA and negative effects. I think I might actually keep the negative effects on because I want Solarflare to last as long as possible. And my strat here is I've got 2 Megatorns, so just to draw out the battle as long as possible and Vanoss to do work. And if the battle goes for long enough, we should get some ults in. So let's do a auto first. I'm going to take Eat the Sun off because I wanted Solarflare to do Megaton. Actually, maybe we're okay because Daedalus starts with Megatons. I might keep it on. We only need 1 Megaton at a time. I've also got a lot of stamina draining relics on. We got an ult in, but it missed. So it looks like we're not that strong against Fampira with this base. So that's probably the weakness that we have here, Fampira. This is a mirror, so I'm going to skip that one. Let's see how we go against this Fampira. So this one was more the possessed that did work against us. Let's try this one. And I'm going to take Vanoss's negative effect removal off and replace that with the evasion skill. I had it on initially because I was running a different team. Only hit Vanoss. So we are getting a good number of ults. Just because the war is going quite long. Another strong base here. And I think I might actually take Eat the Sun off for me to jab on. Kind of feel like this is struggling a bit. I'm going to try and put a life on Vanoss, and he's going to be slower and ordered all of those battles again. Like, we've basically doubled his life here. So we are going to win this one, but this is because Vanoss got an ult, which is sort of our strategy to have everyone survive long enough and for ults to be triggered. Let's try Eric. This is pretty much a mirror matchup, but let's see what happens. So I'm going first because I've got my Rune Guardian on. And I got the ID for life from Eric. It's almost like a see who ults first. Alright, so we'll win this, but I think it's mostly because we have Rune Guardian. I clock again. Okay, so Vanoss got a hit in. So I think because Vanoss got a burn in, that sort of dealt with Fampira. So I think just tweaking those little skills here and there and putting the life on Vanoss actually made a big difference. Because it's nowhere near as squishy now. Our levels. Killer had a strong base as well, right? Yeah, that's a strong base. And we'll do Igniter as well. Our taunts are getting pretty low, so I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this one out. I do really like Fampira in this war. As long as they don't have anticipation monsters, Fampira is really strong. So when we are taking our attacks, I'm going to go see if I can find a base with anticipation. Or it might just be a case where I use Fampira on non-anticipation bases and use Daedulus when there are. So we weren't so strong about that one. Let's check out Igniter. Okay, this is easy because my Vanoss one-shots Dagger. And he just got revenge. Maybe it's not so easy. Oh, nice. Alright, I think that's as far down as we'll go. So we're going to try and take out some of these bases and pre-coin them on manual. So the first one is Ninja Turtle. So looking at this base, there's Anticipation Chucklemuckle. Chucklemuckle is 14k, Solarflare at 13k with Nobodus and Eeltron's Mask. So that's going to drain our stamina. And a fast Fampira with Mr. Beast and Nebulan's Trap at 24.6. So we can't really stamina drain because of Mr. Beast banner. And using extra turners is going to trigger Chucklemuckle. So we're going to do something that's going to kill Chucklemuckle quickly and then deal with Fampira. So Solarflare is a must because of Fampira. The taunt will deal with Solarflare. I'm in two minds of running either Vanoss or Rakon. So I think we would actually just go with our defense base here. Let's go manual. Let's put the Megaton on. Actually, let's do some dots. Sunburn to War. So the weakness in this one is there isn't really anything to heal. And I'm going to take out Chucklemuckle first because she's just a little bit annoying. She can do heals and stuff. Oh, Fampira died. Okay, so let's restart that. Let's put the Megaton on. Let's daze everyone. Do I want to daze? I'm actually going to put burn on to Fampira. Now I'll put sunburn on. I need to get rid of all of that stuff. Okay, so this team is not good against this team. So let's go in with something else completely different. So the person that's killing me here is Fampira. So we need something that's going to deal with Fampira. How can we deal with Fampira quickly? So on attack, I would be running more damage. On attack, I don't need the life. I would put that in. And to deal with Fampira, I would just run my own Fampira. So he has Chucklemuckle. So I would probably go in with Kodama. Let's see how the speeds look like here. 19, 21, and 19, 24. I want my Kodama to go before them. 24.4. 24.6. Wow. I guess we need one more. So the main thing to note here is this guy is only 137 and he's running 7 runes. So on the other's team, it's going to be a 150 Chucklemuckle. So Fampira is going to be like, 26k-ish. And so this would have to go to a team speed as well to outspeed, but this should do the trick. I'm in two minds to either nature weakness or the poison. Or to CDA. I think I'm going to CDA instead. And then deal some damage. I'm going to burn here. We still have a pierce here, so Vanoss should be able to kill Fampira. I'm gonna put this on and then kill Chucklemuckle in the next turn. We just have to be careful our Solarflare doesn't die. So that's probably going to be our go-to team. against Chucklemuckle. Now let's see how we want to deal with our mirror. So the most important thing is to take out Vanoss. So I think this is our Fampira attack base. Diagal can be quite strong as well. And then Blacfeather will do good once we get past all of the Mega Taunts. Let's go check their speeds. 13, 21. Do we care if Solarflare gets a turn in? A little bit. But let's try to be faster than 20 on 4 because I want to remove all of that stuff quickly. All right, let's fight. Who do I want to kill first? I don't think it matters, but let's do Daedulus. So let's get rid of that. Oh, so we didn't need singing for you here? So Vanoss is going to have to recharge, so I'll keep hitting Solarflare. So I just realized because I have blind on Blacfeather, I don't also need the blind on Fampira, but that's a good learning. Probably didn't need to ult, but just for fun. Levels. So this base, everyone is 20k-ish, and there's nothing to stop me using Fampira, so I will go in with Fampira here. And do I go with Vanoss or do I go with Blacfeather? I think Blacfeather is strong here. So 25 and 20k. So let's put one more speed here. 23.7, 23.4. So I think that's good to go. Right, so who's going to be most annoying? I think Igniss. So let's take out Igniss first. Alright, so we can free coin, but a little bit tricky. Killer, the main danger, actually there's two dangers. With Vanoss and the Fampira, 17k, 24.9. So Solarflare does have taunt, so I'm not too worried about Fampira going first actually, but we would definitely want to be faster than 17. And how do I want to deal with Vanoss? It's almost feeling like this is my go-to team. So let's go with this. I need to take Flying Spirit off. I'm going to actually exit and take Flying Spirit off and do it again. And the only other thing is if I wanted to do attacks in a row, I probably need to put Igniss in. Okay, let's put Ice Curse in. Alright, that's fine. I think we should outspeed Fampira here. Let's see what happens if we don't. But the good thing is Solarflare counters Fampira quite well. For any Fampira bases, I'm going to put Solarflare in. So if we ulted, we probably wouldn't have lost. And I think that very first turn where Fampira got a turn first made a big difference. So this will be a 2 coin, and I want to try again with Fampira being faster. So the lesson we got from this one is to have Fampira outspeed the enemy Fampira, because those dots really hurt. 27 and then 23. I'm going to curse here instead. I think that's a better option because curse will take away a lot of their stamina. Yeah, I'm actually going to get rid of that stuff. So that is going to be 3 coins. So I think playing Curse first is the way to go. And let's check out Igniter. So here has a Daedulus, which is a Daedalus killer. Let's try some teams with Igniss. See if we can pull something off. If we are using Igniss, I think we need Daedulus. And if we are going to buff someone, who do we want to buff? It is probably Vanoss. So I think this might be the team. I think we put in the Daedulus to help with survival. 21 and 19. So I think that's good to go. I think we'll use this because we can take out both Igniss and Daedulus here. Actually, let's do this and use Daedalus to finish off. Oh, forgot about that. Okay, take off the Megataunt. Alright, so we just have to be a little bit careful. Alright, so I feel like we're pretty well prepped. It is going to be a tough war, but we have 2 teams that can sort of run differently. So we can probably just alternate those 2 teams and kill as many bases as we can. Alright, so let's come back in about 15 minutes and do our first attacks. And we're going to go up against this one first. Number 3, ChocoCake. So 17,000 Vanoss, 17,000 Solarflare, and 13,000 here. So what's our strategy going to be here? We can't total blind Vanoss because of the taunt on Solarflare. So ChocoCake has a 3 strength Vanoss, so he's going to be a little bit slow, but he has 6 team speed, 150 Daedalus, and 150 Solarflare. So that Vanoss and the Solarflare are going to be quite fast because they're both cosmic mythics, and Daedalus is going to be a little bit slower. So looking at the relics, laser beams and Vanoss shields, so that's going to hit super hard if he gets a turn, but Ill Trance to drain stamina, and Morg's armor to give more armor. And over here, Aiton's armor, I'm not worried about that. And what's Mars? After being damaged by a skill, Pharaoh's control status, so I'm not going to control him. So I'm not worried about that either. So the team we're going to go in here with is Igniss and Vanoss. So Igniss is 21 and Vanoss is 19.3 and Daedalus is 12.3. And versus a 17.3 Vanoss, 17.0 Solarflare, and 13.8 Daedalus. My Daedalus will go last, but I'm going to buff Vanoss, and then hopefully Vanoss can kill the enemy Vanoss here, or at least daze him. So he's going to do less damage to us, and then we can come back on the second turn and finish them off. So let's fight. Off. Hopefully we can kill. Yes. Oh, just no. Okay, there it goes. So let's remove any damage that's going to happen. Get rid of this Megataunt. And we're going to daze Solarflare. Okay. Get rid of that daze. More damage. Double healing sounds good. Alright, so really easy 3-coin victory. Let's see who wanted to do a friendly and see if we can help them here. Okay, and we are going to do our second attack against number 4, Emac. So Emac has a 3 strength Vanoss, a team speed Daedalus, and a team speed Igniss. So Vanoss is going to be fastish and Igniss is going to be similar speed. So I think his plan here on defense is for Igniss to go first and either vulnerable and debuff everyone, or buff Vanoss and then Vanoss to one-hit KO someone. So Vanoss is 17.3, Igniss 17.7, and Daedalus 13.8. So I'm going to go in with with a Fampira with 1 strength and 2 speed, 22 3, 18k Blacfeather, and 20k Solarflare. So I do outspeed all of these guys, all 3 of my monsters, so this should be pretty clean. Check their relics really quick. Looking at their relics, a Vanoss shield, so Vanoss is going to hit hard, and laser beam, so Vanoss is going to hit extra hard. Over here we have an Iltron's, so after being damaged by a skill, so that's going to be triggered once Fampira hits, and Morg's armor, so that's going to help him be more tanky. Another Iltron's mask, and the Daedulus armor. So we do have to be careful about the stamina drain here. I'm going to put stamina runes on here because of all that stamina drain. I'm not as worried about Solarflare and here because we have Beast Banner to feed them up. So this should do the trick. All right, let's fight. Let's start off with Spooky. Get rid of the Mega Taunt. I'm going to do one more to Daedulus, hopefully we can kill him, and a super attune helps. I'm in two minds to either Nightmare or to Total Blind, but Igniss is going to heal everyone, so I'm going to damage. It doesn't look like we can kill anyone, so I'm going to put Mega Taunt on, and hopefully Igniss removes that. Let's try Possess. Bugger. We missed Igniss. Okay, let's finish off this Daedulus. We'll finish completely. Yeah, I have Mega Taunt. Let's Sunburn. Missed. I'm gonna put Curse here and hopefully Igniss gets drained. Does he have 0 cooldowns, I wonder? Nope, he doesn't. So let's take out Vanoss. We can't blind him because Igniss can remove it. And we're going to go up against this one first. Number 3, ChocoCake. So 17,000 Vanoss, 17,000 Solarflare, and 13,000 here. So what's our strategy going to be here? We can't total blind Vanoss because of the taunt on Solarflare. So ChocoCake has a 3 strength Vanoss, so he's going to be a little bit slow, but he has 6 team speed, 150 Daedulus, and 150 Solarflare. So that Vanoss and the Solarflare are going to be quite fast because they're both cosmic mythics, and Daedulus is going to be a little bit slower. So looking at the relics, laser beams and Vanoss shields, so that's going to hit super hard if he gets a turn. But Iltrons to drain stamina, and Morg's armor to give more armor. And over here, Aiton's armor, I'm not worried about that. And what's Mars? After being damaged by a skill, Vera's control status, so I'm not going to control him, so I'm not worried about that either. So the team we're going to go in here with is Igniss and Vanoss. So Igniss is 21 and Vanoss is 19-3 and Daedulus is 12-3. And versus a 17-3 Vanoss, 17-0 Solarflare, and 13-8 Daedulus. My Daedalus will go last, but I'm going to buff Vanoss, and then hopefully Vanoss can kill the enemy Vanoss here, or at least daze him. So he's going to do less damage to us, and then we can come back on the second turn and finish them off. So let's fight. Off. Hopefully we can kill. Yes. Oh, just no. Okay, there it goes. So let's remove the damage that's going to happen. Get rid of this Mega Taunt. And we're going to daze Solarflare. Okay. Get rid of that daze. More damage. Double healing sounds good. Alright, so really easy 3-coin victory. Let's see who wanted to do a friendly and see if we can help them here. Okay, and we are going to do our second attack against number 4, Emac. So Emac has a 3 strength Vanoss, a team speed Daedalus, and a team speed Igniss. So Vanoss is going to be fastish and Igniss is going to be similar speed. So I think his plan here on defense is for Igniss to go first and either vulnerable and debuff everyone, or buff Vanoss and then Vanoss to one-hit KO someone. So Vanoss is 17-3, Igniss 17-7, and Daedalus 13-8. So I'm going to go in with a Fampira with 1 strength and 2 speed, 22-3, 18k Blacfeather, and 20k Solarflare. So I do outspeed all of these guys, all 3 of my monsters, so this should be pretty clean. Check their relics really quick. Looking at their relics, a Vanoss shield, so Vanoss is going to hit hard, and laser beam, so Vanoss is going to hit extra hard. Over here we have an Iltron's, so after being damaged by a skill, so that's going to be triggered once Fampira hits, and Morg's armor, so that's going to help him be more tanky. Another Iltron's mask, and the Daedulus armor. So we do have to be careful about the stamina drain here. I'm going to put stamina runes on here because of all that stamina drain. I'm not as worried about Solarflare and here because we have Beast Banner to feed them up. So this should do the trick. All right, let's fight. Let's start off with Spooky. Get rid of the Mega Taunt. I'm gonna do one more to Daedulus, hopefully we can kill him, and a Super Attune helps. I'm in two minds to either Nightmare or to Total Blind, but Igniss is going to heal everyone, so I'm gonna damage. It doesn't look like we can kill anyone, so I'm gonna put Mega Taunt on, and hopefully Igniss removes that. Let's try a Possess. Bugger. We missed Igniss. Okay, let's finish off this Daedalus. You'll finish completely. Yeah, I have Mega Taunt. Let's Sunburn. Missed. I'm gonna put Curse here and hopefully Igniss gets drained. Does he have 0 cooldowns, I wonder? Nope, he doesn't. So let's take out Vanoss. We can't blind him because Igniss can remove it. Let's get rid of all of these negative effects. Let's total blind Vanoss because Igniss has no stamina. Alright, so clean frequent victory. And I don't have a third team, so we'll be back in about 4 hours. Let's get rid of all of these negative effects. Let's total blind Vanoss because Igniss has no stamina. Alright, so clean frequent victory. And I don't have a third team, so we'll be back in about 4 hours. Okay, and we are back to do our third and fourth attacks. We've got 109 coins, which is decent against the top tier team. So we're going to take on number 6. So he's got a 3 strength Vanoss with Laser Beam Sword and Vanoss Shield. So Vanoss is going to hit pretty hard. He's also got a Kodama with Sherazad's Amulet. So if Kodama gets a turn, he's going to take off quite a bit of stamina and also Jazima. So that's going to be basically a full stamina drain. And then he's got an Igniss with Morg's Armor and Jazima to also take some more stamina off. I'm not too worried about Jazima because chances of Igniss attacking are quite low, but he does have SX runes across the board. So let's go check out these speeds. So Igniss is 14-0 and Vanoss is 13-7. So Igniss will go first and then probably buff or vulnerable. And Kodama is 24-3. So we have Daedalus to take the first hit. He will survive because Kodama doesn't hit super hard. And then we will have Igniss to probably damage boost Vanoss. Yeah, I think we will damage boost because that's a 50% boost. I was considering applying vulnerable, which also is 50%. But the problem is that will remove the piece on Vanoss, and then Vanoss will hit Daedalus quite hard, and we might lose Daedalus. And then Vanoss is 19-3, so he's going to go before any of these guys. So it's sort of like a 1-2 punch with Igniss to buff and Vanoss to attack. So I think that should be able to kill the enemy Vanoss, and if it doesn't, we're probably in trouble. So let's fight and see how we go. Okay, let's buff here. And attack. One shot, nice. Recharge here. Oh, I didn't expect. Yeah, I made a mistake there. I should have put stamina runes on. So I am going to get a turn before their Vanoss, so I will heal here. So I'm going to heal here just to play on the safe side and remove all of that stuff. Recharge. The Igniss is going to get a turn here, so I'm just going to recharge actually. Alright, now we will slowly chip away at, I think, Igniss, because he's more annoying. Let's damage boost again. Alright, I'm just going to attack. Let's get rid of Igniss. Bye-bye, Igniss. I'm going to recharge to get stamina back. Heal. Alright, so pretty easy. Frequent victory there. And let's go find another base. I'm sort of avoiding the Chuckle Knuckle bases because they're a little bit more dangerous. So we're going to take on number 10, TP MoLegends. So he's got a Vanoss with Stamina Mutants, with a Cane Sword and a Wang Zhao Shield. So he's not going to hit as hard as some of the other Vanosses. And he's got a triple speed Fampira, so she's not going to hit too hard. Then a Team Speed Armor Claw with Life. So let's go check out the speeds here. Armor Claw is 9,800, Fampira 2367, and Vanoss 1605, 2367. So we are 25 and then 89 and 69. So all three of our monsters do outspeed the enemy Vanoss. So we should be able to do an AoE possess and hopefully that hits. Or maybe we do an AoE curse instead. I think that's what we will do. We'll do an AoE curse onto Vanoss. Alright, let's fight. So let's start chipping away at Armor Claw. A little bit like a gauntlet. And then we're going to apply some dots. So the bleeding is going to do a lot of damage to this Fampira as she chips away at Solarflare. Oh, she stopped. Even better. So we're going to sunburn here. Some more dots. Bugger, missed. So we're going to curse. 4 more dots. And let's keep chipping away at Armor Claw. We might kill if we get lucky here. Oh, we did. Well done. So here we're going to Total Blind. We'll do a burn. Here we can Total Blind Vanoss again. And let's do some damage. I don't want to ET because that's going to take my health even lower. Cool. Easy frequent victory. My Rune Garden is running out, so I'm going to damage gem my last couple of attacks. So we're going to take another base very similar to number 6 silver, and it's going to be Michael 2.0.1. So same base, very similar runes, so we're going to use the same strat. So I've put an extra stamina over on Daedulus here, and looking at the team speed, 16.4 Igniss, 16.0 Vanoss, and 23.1 Kodama. So Kodama is going to hit Daedulus, and Daedulus will have all their stamina drained, but he's also going to drain some of their stamina. And then I've got Igniss 21.0 and Vanoss 19.3 to take out these guys. So Vanoss should be able to one-hit the enemy Vanoss, so we should be fine. Let's fight. Buff. And kill. And the rest should be quite straightforward. I'm gonna heal because Daedalus is getting quite low. So pretty good frequent victory, and a lot of that is because we did some good prep earlier on. Next base we'll take on is Mars, I think. So looking at the relics here, Vanoss Shield and Laser Beam. He's running all team speed, so Vanoss isn't going to hit too hard. And his main attack is Vampire here with Mr. Beast Banner and Nebulance Trap. We have to be conscious of that. And over Solarflare, Nabodus, and Iltrons. So that's also going to take stamina off. So our Vampire is going to lose stamina really quickly here. I'm going to change these to Mutant Stamina. And looking at the speed, 25.0 on Vampire. Our Vampire is 25.1, which is perfect. We go a little bit faster. 17.3 Vanoss, 17.0 Solarflare, 16.9 Blacfeather. So we're going to go after all of those guys, but our Solarflare is faster. So I think we should be okay. Let's fight. That's going to take our stamina off, and this is going to take our stamina off as well. And then we're going to Nightmares. Just for the dots, really. Sunburn decreases accuracy, so we're going to try that. And for the dots, we missed on Vanoss, bugger. And here we will curse, just for the dots. Missed again, bugger. So we will do some damage here. I guess we can Total Blind Solarflare. My Vampire is getting a bit low. I'm getting a bit worried about my Vampire here. We will burn. We keep missing, wow. Vampire getting super low. Let's do damage and curse here. I can't use any skills because the extra turn will kill me. Let's put armor on. Yeah, bugger. Oh wow. I was not expecting that. I'm gonna put some more damage on. So this one I put down to everything missing. We missed a lot of stuff on this attack. We still got Mega Taunt. Alright, so 2 coins. So we ended up with 17 coins, which is a pretty good effort. So I think because I did some proper prep for this war, which I generally don't do unless it's a really tough war, it really helped me get my 6 wins. There were some other combos that I wanted to try as well, but I didn't quite have the monsters. 2 of those is Zorki. So Zorki can triple damage and then Diagale can go ham. And the second thing that works really well with this war is something like an Elvira with a really low level Megataunt, like a level 4 Mephisto or a level 4 Isol. So if you are having trouble, try one of those to stretch out as well. So these 3 attacks sort of show that in action. You know, this is level 100, 100 and level 4, taking out TCL, which is all 150s. And here's another one with Elvira at the center again with a really low level Isol. And this basically, the other team goes first, and then you have Igniss apply vulnerable, and then Mizuris apply damage boost, and then Daigo just kills everyone. So as long as they don't have a Megataunt, that strat will work as well. So good luck in the rest of your wars. Let me know how you're going in your attack.